What is going on, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video. Today we're in a game I haven't really played that much on the channel, and that is Planet Zoo, which is obviously the game that came after Planet Coaster, and it's a little bit more refined and honestly a little bit better optimized, and they have a lot of cool stuff in this game that I kind of wish was in Planet Coaster. I'm more of a theme park guy, but today we're going to be building something. I just kind of want to build some cool stuff that you can't really do much or at least as well in Planet Coaster. And we're just going to be building a restaurant today, and I already gotten started a little bit. This is just a sandbox park I started. I haven't really done anything except build a guest service building in here, which is kind of empty, but I'm just really trying to get myself a little bit more creative, or trying to get in a little bit of stance of this game, because I haven't played it a whole ton, and I'm very familiar with how a lot of stuff works, mostly because I play Planet Coaster a lot, but we're going to just kind of continue on with this, and I kind of want to create like a sit-down restaurant. So we're going to go in here, and it's going to have like its own little seating area, and you know, almost as if we would have like waiters and stuff like that that would serve the tables and such. So I actually put an actual kitchen here, and there's going to be a thing, because obviously that I don't think that's an actual function that we can actually have in the game. So so that's not going to be something we're going to be worrying about too much. So at the moment, we're going to actually do this. Actually place those down, and I'm actually going to have one more little spot here for a spot for restrooms. So the building's going to come back over here, and we're going to build some restrooms right here as well. So it's going to have that function as well. So we're going to do a quick restroom block just for back in the corner here. Make sure we're on the right level here before we place it. I could place two here if I wanted to, which I think we're going to do. Just to keep things kind of even, we'll do these pathways here and deselect grid, and we need to connect them to the restroom blocks, just like that. And this is going to be kind of the dining area. And we need to make sure we put stuff in between here, because we do want to try and establish what we want to do. I think there should be some tables and stuff like that in here, and I think it's under facilities, which is kind of different than Planet Coaster. I do remember this being under facilities for some reason, and you can do like some really cool picnic benches and stuff like that, but I think Planet Zoo does have quite a bit more selection than Planet Coaster, and they just have like a lot more round tables and a lot of different options when it comes to this kind of stuff. So like this one's pretty cool. I think this one's actually really nice too. I don't know if that's recolorable. It might be, but that one might be a good one. Or we could do like rounded tables like this, which also are some good choices as well. And this one's kind of a nice little interesting modern one that you could do as well. There are a few others that I don't have all the expansions. There's just a couple of expansions I don't have. I think that new one's actually about to come out. By the time this video goes up, it's probably out, but I think we're gonna go with these guys. I think these ones are gonna do well. But we'll have some tables over here. I don't know if there's like an option where you could do like booths, restaurant tables. Oh, look at that. There are booths. Look at that. They actually do have booths. I was just wondering in that. And they do have like a restroom or a restaurant table like that. But they do have like booths as well, which is pretty cool. Like usually your booths are kind of like up against the wall, so I don't know if this will work properly or work the best, but we're gonna try it. And usually they're like back to back like this. And they go down the walls like this. So we're just gonna try it. Can these be recolored? They can, okay. Let's just go ahead and do all of them while we're at it. I want to keep them kind of some nice colors here. Let's go that. Boots, and then those the same color. And then the countertop can be kind of like that. Cool. If I go back to facilities, just copy. Copy and paste. Oh, you can do the advanced move tool on these. That's one thing I wish you could do on Planet Coaster with like the booths and stuff. We obstructed. Obstructed by what? What's obstructed? I don't believe you. Let me place it there. Free for it. Now, do we want this mini next to each other, though? Thing. Maybe put 3 over here, 3 over here. Oh, don't you tell me it's obstructed. And then maybe we can put some some fun things down the line here. Maybe we could do some decorative piece of some sorts right there, and then we can maybe do just a few tables. Can we like put tables together? That would be cool. Like if I could do like a long table for like for a much larger group. So we have a few long tables. The most important thing is I do want all of this to be as functional as possible. So we are going for functionality as well. So we have one big table there. And then what do we want to do with these? Should we put more booths off to the side here? Have one in the corner, maybe here. I don't know. Maybe we should get rid of that corner. One in the corner. If I do that, I feel like I have to probably get rid of all those. I don't know. Obstructed by nothing. Probably because I'm too far connected to the other one. Yeah, probably. That's probably what it was. I have 2 booths there. Should we do 3? I'll do 3 on each side. Have it open right there. These booths still here as well. Should I still have a booth right here, maybe? These are the decisions that you have to make. Or should I just get rid of these booths right here and just maybe make these the only booths we have? So those are the booths that we have. And then maybe we can do 2 long tables. In case we have 2 big families or 2 big groups at the same time. That'll take up some good space there. If you know what I mean. So, and heck, we could do 3 large tables. Are these recolorable as well? They are, but I think I'm fine with the color that they already are, so. Very, very nice. This is going to be kind of like, I think, our lobby area where you're kind of waiting for seats to open up. I do feel like we don't have enough space just yet. Should I do a third one here? Third long table. Perfect. So we have those booths, and then we could have a couple of small tables off to the side over there. Maybe even put a few small tables over here. Still want it to look good. Have good uniformity. Still kind of uniform. Still look kind of symmetric. Just want it to look good. That's the main thing. Still want to look good here. Let me put one right here. And maybe one right here. Is that enough seating? That could be good. I'll call it good for now. We can always change it up if we need to. Do some park benches here, maybe in like the waiting area. So while you're waiting, wait. Just back over here. Like these ones. Nice modern. Still got that cool wooden texture. Might even do like a seated area. Or like an area where, I don't know why I said seated area, but like a little booth here that, where, the please wait to be seated little booth that we could place. Along that, we still need to figure out what walls we're going to do. We're going to do some windows. Let's head back to construction here. But I'd like to do something with like some windows or something along those lines. Just so we have some nice open windows. Now, are there actual window pieces in Planet Zoo? I thought there was. Like, you just... Or do you have to put the glass in? Here. We actually have actual glass pieces. So we have, like, nice grid pieces. This is what I used over there, I can see. But you can put these inside. You could actually put these inside of, like, the wall pieces, too. So, I'm going to keep that in mind. So, like, if you have, like, a window piece. Or we could just have this whole side like that if we really wanted to and just leave it, like, glass. But what I was saying is you could, like, literally just put these here. I guess the glass is being placed on the outside. But you could do something like this, which would actually work pretty well. Pretty fancy. Something like that. But what texture do we want to use? I like this one, looks cool. Be nice, kind of nice if the booths were lined up perfectly with the windows. We might actually do that. So So I can like, this booth will be lined up with that window. This booth will be lined up with this window. This one will be a little bit more perfectly aligned with that window. And then kind of the same over here. Maybe we just kind of do it this way instead. Instead of having that middle piece, we just kind of these out here. Maybe we could put a piece in between those, kind of make them look a little bit better. I was kind of hoping that these would be like inside. It's like you gotta have, it's like one way or the other. But there is something we could do. We could take these glass pieces and split them from the building, and then just move them forward inside of these, like not on the outside, but not on the inside. So they're literally just inside the structure. And that kind of works too. So, and then we can place this here, and then you have your booths perfectly aligned with that wall, which is pretty nice. So now if we go to like columns, maybe we can look at some columns maybe to place in here if we find maybe a nice good thick one, or just something that would look good here. Just anything just as a decorative piece. You know, sometimes you just gotta look around. And there was a couple of pieces that would actually fit in this section pretty nicely. I mean, you don't have to, we don't have to fill it in, but I feel like we should. Where was it? I think there was a brick piece that was literally like the same texture as this guy right here, so we could do something like this, and then maybe just put some decorative pieces on top of them. So they're kind of like the separator between the booths, but they'll also have something nice and decorative in between the booths, so it gives us an opportunity to like put something put something that's you know, some sort of centerpiece or something, you know, like this, or you know, you could put like different animals or something on them. Which I think would be pretty cool. Is that a Christmas tree? That's a Christmas tree. That was a cool planter. Look at that kangaroo. Do a dodo bird. A lot of options here. I love the red pandas. I just might have to go with the red pandas. I don't know what the difference is between this one and this one. I guess they're mirrored. Oh yeah, it's a different thing. We'll do like different ones though. Red pandas. I guess we'll just go with one more red panda over here. I was almost thinking about putting some trash bins at the ends of these, maybe. Or put something on them, because they are a little bit of an eyesore. So what kind of bins we can use. These ones are pretty nicely, I think. Just the modern New World bin. They just look good in front of these. The red pandas are eating out of them. We'll go with that. We'll just go with that one, you know? But pretty cool, because you can see we have looking out onto there. We can go ahead and build our pathway up to here. Connect it with the building. So this is going to be like a little square here. I don't know if I'll continue this zoo or anything, but it's kind of like I'm just kind of doodling inside here and seeing how it goes. You know, I haven't built any exhibits or anything. I'm just building stuff like like this at the moment. I feel like we would want some. These are pretty cool. Maybe you want some like textures here, because those could look nice. And then still want a nice doorway here. Feel like it's gonna be kind of like some double doors. What kind of doors do they have in Planet Zoo? Do they have some that I can, like, use here that would be nice? See, I did like a doorway here, but we want, big doors. Some double doors. Nothing industrial or something like that. We want, something that's inviting. It would be cool if you could put functional doors that, you know, you can like maybe connect to pathways and then guests will actually like interact with. I think that'd be something cool for like future games as well. Like it's something that you can connect two paths with. That way they actually interact with it. I feel like that would be a easy thing that they could make to make it functional, make doorways functional. I feel like that would be pretty easy for them to do. Kind of like in this one. It's the East Asia door. Does kind of look the nicest here. Go ahead and place that down, but we have to fill in all of this space around it, which is the fun part. They do, what is kind of nice is they do have like these little small pieces that are not grid based that you might be able to use sometimes, which is actually pretty clever. Still have to fight with those fighting textures once in a while, but that time we got rid of them. Now we could look at some columns to fill this in. Potentially, so could just fill it in with some bricks here if we wanted to, which honestly don't look half bad. It kind of continues with those bricks that we already used. And then that would give us our doorways, but we could also build these upwards. That way they go with that, and then we can just add a few things here and there to really just kind of complete the doorway. And usually like some little bit of a door frame of some sorts here, just to kind of give it a nice look to it. And then since I added these, we can go ahead and make them go all the way across here. and just kind of outline it. I'll make it look nice. Now, if I go and actually move one of these, I don't know if I can get it to where it would be inside here, because it's actually lined up on the thing to go in here, so maybe. You should line up with inside one in here, actually. These windows are a little bit higher up. I don't know if I should maybe lower them down, or where the windows are like there, or they don't have to be the same height. I think so. And we need something here to transition these two different styles together. Take this, kind of do that. But that's not all, folks. Let's see, we need that one covered too. Looking pretty nice. I could fill all this in with path, or I could put some decorative pieces there too. It's really kind of up to us what we want to do with that, so if you know, you know. Alright. Same wall piece back here. I'm not in the same thing. I am, but now it's not aligned. Why are we not aligned with this? I'm so confused. It's not aligned with that either. I swear it was on the right brick wall. What has happened? Alright, there it goes. Could be a minor grid, some sort of grid glitching, potentially. So that's gonna be my guess. Could be wrong, but okay, we're gonna put up a few more walls here. Now, this is where you would order. Right here, so I'm guessing that the guests go in there. Not entirely sure. Like, it just kind of disappears them in there. If it's anything like the restaurants in Planet Coaster, but this one might just have a little bit more extra, like it has a kitchen and stuff in it. I'm not entirely sure how that works, so I'm gonna guess that's what that is, because if you go all the way back here, there is a black spot, or kind of like a faded spot there that kind of makes it look like that's where the guests walk into, which is kind of a shame, because I want them to use all of this in here, which they could still very well use if they want to, so but that's alright. They can do whatever they want. They can make their decisions. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of just follow the same theming when it comes to stuff like this. So we're gonna put these here. I do like the textures it's using. I want to get better at interior building interiors, so that's really why I've kind of decided to work on it in here and stuff. Could work on it, could help with my Planet Coaster skills a little bit too, but honestly. Okay, let's fill this top piece. It's going to be slightly off from the rest of it. Is that going to have, it is. But I have something to counter that. I know how I'm going to counter it. Literally just take a piece like this, or just something, and right at the transition spot, you just cover it up. But way up here, so just cover it up. Just cover it up. And no one will ever see it flickering, spazzing out like that. No one's ever gonna see it. No? So top two. And why not? We'll put it on the other side because we need to cover it up on this side as well. And it's still kind of spazzing. Of course. That seems a little bit too repetitive. I don't know. Something about it. Something about it. It doesn't bad because I still like having the windows looking out at out there, but maybe we need to add some depth or some detail to these walls with the windows here. It just seemed a little bland. Could just be me, but let's see if we have wall decorations that we can use here that we want to put up on the wall. That's pretty cool. Nice clocks. You can have gutters in the game. That's like in the base game, which is pretty cool. Some Theme Maker's Toolkit items for Planet Coaster, but it's actually in here on Planet Zoo. And if you guys have any tips, if there's any of you that actually play Planet Zoo way more often than I do, I don't have a whole lot of hours on Planet Zoo. I mean, I have thousands of hours on Planet Coaster, and that's not an exaggeration. I legit have thousands of hours on Planet Coaster, so I'm kind of going off of my Planet Coaster skills, which could be better, you know, however that kind of translates into Planet Zoo, so which I have a little bit of an advantage because I do kind of know the basic controls of everything. They are very similar and they're built in the same game engine and everything, so one-way glass. Wow. Just doing something like that actually I think helps quite a bit. We do need to do some like maybe lighting in here too, so we can do some hanging off the wall here. That would help. And wall light. Oh, those are cool. What do we got here? See, I like that they have pieces like this, stuff that hang your lights off of. Those are actually pretty nice. Pretty cool to see. I do like the classic wall lamp. Is that not place? Oh, I forgot, like if you hit F, it undoes it. Let's raise these up a little bit, and I'll use these as a guide to reposition these a little bit, because these are fixed on there and these are not. Alright, so these corners here we gotta cover up. So they look somewhat nice. And also some of these lanterns on them, because that would actually look pretty cool. Just try to make sure they're somewhat similar heights. I wouldn't call this completely perfect, like... Well, I feel like it's easier to do interiors in Planet Zoo because they kind of set it up to where you can. Planet Coaster doesn't really have much of a interior stuff. You know, there's not much you can do with the interior. You know, you gotta get really creative in that game. And here it just feels like they kind of kept it in mind. Like, okay, let's make it to where they could definitely do interiors easily in here. Just kind of like decorative pieces like this. Just little things. Move this one over a little bit. I didn't get it properly centered. So yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm perfect here, but I think everything's looking fairly decent in here, so. Put multiple trash cans. And even the little bit of wall decoration that we've done is actually pretty good so far. Yeah. Whoa. Got little vents. So a clipboard. Like, well, even a clipboard. General props. Lamp shade. That'd be cool to kind of just hang from the ceiling. We got buckets. Even got like a little water spout. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Like the little details that you could put in and stuff is pretty crazy. Even like a shop ladder, step ladder. You have flags. Hang up too. Zebra flag. Leopard flags. Oh, that's a horizontal one. These are vertical. I understand it now. Like it's just cool to have something like there next to the seats that you're sitting next to, you know? Alright, let's go back to architecture. Build a wall coming across here. That leads you back towards the restrooms. Probably didn't need that much space for restrooms, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Now you have plenty of space to get there. I don't know. Let's see if they have restroom signs, standing signs, signs, shop signs, wall signs. It'd be under wall signs. Should be. Oh yeah, these are so nice. Panda. Just little signs like this. Oh yeah, we gotta put the red panda one over here. Where's the red pandas? Those might be custom signs, but we have more facility signs. There we go, that's what we want. Just want to direct people where the restrooms are. That's all. John. Oops. Is that ones you can type on? I feel like they are. Should be, right? Color editor. You can like edit the text. Unless I'm going crazy. It definitely should be. Editable. Well, how do you edit them? I'm used to playing a coaster. Usually just... Have I seen it? Editable. Snap. I'm not seeing anything on how to edit the, Hi. Nope, that's not it. I didn't think so. Color editor. Move. Split from group. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't... those are definitely signs that you can change, like, text on. But the problem is, I don't know how to change the text. Tags. I'm feeling really dumb right now. Is it different from playing a coaster? How do you edit the text on it? I don't know. I am feeling dumb. Wave. Missing something. I just don't know. Anyways. It's kind of coming together. But, it's definitely a restaurant. Kind of. Like I said, I'm not great at interior. I try. Definitely not great. Interior's never been my strong suit. But I do strive to get better at it, so here we are. Arches. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Find the same, maybe wood piece. But an arch form, which I'm not sure if it has one. I'm not seeing it. Anyways, if it does. Alright. Just trying to close this up a little bit. Have a glass one. Nice. I was hoping to put a custom sign where it actually says restrooms. And then you also have that sign as well. So that's what I was hoping to do. But it looks like that might not be the case now. So large. Anyways, structural trough. Awnings and facade. Cool. Pretty neat. Oh, you have like little window outlines. That's nice. Other ones we got. A couple of different ones here. This one's really simple and it works. I like it. Could do the same potentially out here. Find out which ones you want to use. I get one that kind of fits the whole thing. I also do some nice awnings. I like the New World stuff. Modern kind of stuff. I do like this modern on. I do really like this awning quite a bit. I could give some extra depth to this wall because this wall does feel a little bit bland. So if we put some awnings on here, I think it does kind of help a little bit. Kind of give it a little more depth. Does kind of help it quite a bit. So I think our interior is not too bad right now. So we don't want to put the roof on until we're done with the interior, because otherwise it's a little bit harder to work in. So I was gonna just try and select these bathrooms and maybe recolor them. But yeah. Is it actually in? Let's see a second. that, and it doesn't matter too much. We have a whole little thing going on here. But the idea was, I think the idea with this is that I would have like a little backstage pass for backstage area back here behind the buildings, where we can kind of do stuff for our zoo. So that was going to be kind of the idea, that the backstage area would be back there, and then maybe you could have some exhibits on the other side as well to kind of work that out nicely. So there's quite a bit more management when it comes to Planet Zoo as well. You have to, I think there's a lot of different things you have to take account of, so staff facilities, so I think you even have to worry about like the electricity too, like giving stuff power, like utilities, yeah. Like nothing will have power unless you actually have all that stuff, so which I planned on probably putting back here, so that wall up finally. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Is it perfect? Nah. You know, am I the best? Nah. But I'm feeling pretty good. Species science, shop science. See if we can put a few more stuff in here. Maybe use some of the ones we haven't used yet. This is still the wall for that building, so I don't know if we should put that there. Was it only gonna show up here? Looks like it, which could work. Maybe. Or we could just cover it up with something. There's always different possibilities. Put a snail there. I don't know. Butterflies. We could have like a line of them or something over here. I don't know. We should add a few or more of these guys to make sure it is lit up in here nicely. Put these throughout here. Lights throughout here. Thinking about putting like some like hanging lights as well. Light up the closer to the inside stuff. Pretty cool. I'm thinking about putting, maybe if we can build some sort of booth here, and then we could put the clipboard on it. I don't know. We can do something. We could place that booth here. Wait, what happened to my other bottom piece there? Why did that disappear? When the guests come in, I'll check in here. Be like a little bit of a podium or some sorts or something. Think there's anything like that, but tripod. bark. Bark panel. Hmm. Be kind of cool, and then you could put like a cool sign right there going across. I might do that actually. Might actually be pretty cool. I'm gonna put a clock right there too, because why not? Why not put a clock there? Still need to find the perfect piece for our podium. I haven't found that yet. We're kind of going with this glass theme here. Some spots, so why not? Pull a piece over that entrance. Oh, why not? Stay consistent here with our awnings for the restaurant. Statues. Here's where would this be? Let's go just in theory. I wonder if there's any sort of like computer. Any at all. Any sort of computer system. Put in a camera there. No one will even know. Do not disturb. That's a cute little bench. Transport rides. Alright, let's go. It would be under construction. Let's put the clipboard here. I would put a sign here that says wait to be seated. But apparently I don't know how to do custom signs on here. So. You know what I'm saying? It says edible. I'll leave it here for now. But I don't know how to edit it. Alt. Delete. No. Shift. Their camera's not it. Like, what? What? Why is it not, like... Where do you edit the text? So lost. I feel dumb having to look this up. Like, I'm legit just gonna look it up because Planet Zoo edit signs. So confused of how this works because it's not that way. That's for sure. Maybe the internet will help me. Editing. Editing high. Is that what I named the building? Okay, our under construction sign. Enter before you change it. Well, how do you just change? I just want to know how to change the text. I feel so dumb. Writing on signs. Oh, this is it. In the info box, the selected sign, there's a place that says info box, which is down here, right? There's a place that says sign text. Is there though? I don't see it. Paths, random rotation. There's no section for that. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this off here. If you guys want to see more of this, if you want me to finish this restaurant up, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like the Planet Zoo content that I am working on. So, or if you want me to keep this zoo going, you know, we'll see. And I just wanted to try something new, you know, since I don't play Planet Zoo very much. And, you know, obviously I'm always going to be Planet Coaster first because that's just what I enjoy more is theme parks over zoos. But I do have to admit that a lot of the building and a lot of the stuff they have in Planet Zoo is superior to Planet Coaster. So when it comes to a lot of the building and stuff like that. You can do a lot of cool things in Planet Zoo. So I do want to get into it a little bit just to have fun, because I do enjoy doing like architecture and stuff sometimes, and scenery, because that's probably what most of this game's about, is just like architecture, scenery, and of course you have your habitats that you build. So but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. I'll probably do more anyways, but make sure you guys have a great day and a cool tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.